So this car came in from North Carolina. We ended up doing a full IRS rebuild. However, when we dug into it, we found wouldn't go into reverse, grinded every gear, transmission problems. We ended up pulling the transmission, sending it to be rebuilt. I tried to talk the customer into a 5-speed, however, wanted to stick with the original 4-speed gearbox. In lieu of putting in a 5-speed transmission, we went ahead and changed the ring and pinion in the rear diff to a 3.07 just for better highway cruising. Originally, I think it was a 354, and with the original 4-speed gearbox, it was a little bit wound out at highway speeds. But this is the first one I've actually driven with the original 4-speed in a 307 rear end, and it cruises just nice. Plenty of power still. I did kick it down to third there, but this V12 has no problem pulling it along. We did pull the speedometer out. We sent it to our friends at West Valley and had them just go through it, make sure everything looked like it was still in order, clean up anything that needed to be done in it, and recalibrate it for the different final drive ratio. If you were to change the ratio in the rear diff and not do that, your speedometer would be nowhere near accurate. The customer actually wants to drive this car back to North Carolina, which is quite the trek, especially after the amount of work that has been done and is still fresh. So I'm trying to make sure it's truly sorted for him before he hits the road. It is a little bit cold-natured, but this thing just runs like a top. These V12s don't miss a beat when they're tuned up right. This one still has the 4 Strombergs. The driver's front carburetor did have a slight issue. The rubber fuel lines, super common on these older Jags, started to deteriorate from the inside. And when that happens, the rubber particles pass through the needle valve and get in the float bowl, and it'll actually stop up that needle valve. And these V12s will actually, to the unsuspecting person, feel like they're running smooth, even with 3 cylinders down. But a misfire, you can hardly ever tell in these. They're just such smooth engines. But when they're hitting on all 12, they are just a blast to drive. I may put one final adjustment on the carburetors. Trying to get 4 Stromberg carburetors to party together is not the simplest task. It's enough fun getting 2 of them synced up right, but when you get all 4 in good harmony, it is a joy to drive. But so in addition to the rear suspension, we also went through the front. Got new CAD plating on the upper and lower control arms, and torsion bars. All the ball joints, bushings, bearings, everything's new, and it is just a hell of a driver. that it's got a little bit of heat in it, seems like everything is spot on. I may have needed just to hold the choke out for a little bit. It is a little bit chilly today, but now that we're up to temp, it is purring right along. All our gauges holding steady. We've got right at 60 pounds, 60 psi oil pressure. Charging system is working. We're right on normal, right on the bottom side of normal on the temp gauge. And a quarter tank of fuel. Speaking of quarter tank of fuel, the low fuel light is working. I did see it flicker as I was hitting the brakes, fuel sloshing, and it did trip the low fuel light to flicker on just for a second. Switching to the 307 ratio in the rear diff, we actually had to do a little custom machine work on the pinion gear. We were unable to find one with the proper shoulder height for our crush sleeve, but between comparing the old pinion gear versus the new one we had to work with, we were able to get the measurements needed to our local machine shop, get it cut down, install it, get everything sorted out and checked good. And this customer, I know, is just going to be thrilled whenever he gets behind the wheel of this car. He is in town from North Carolina, and tomorrow morning I'm going to pick him up from his hotel in his car. And it'll be quite the experience getting him behind the wheel of it again. That is one of the better parts of the job, is being able to see these projects through to the end, get them delivered back to the customer, and the long wait and the money spent is well worth it in the end for them.